So let's talk to the CEO about these results and more. Courtney Reagan joins us with James Reinhart. Courtney.
Thank you very much, James. Thank you for being here with us. You know, Kelly ran through the quarter, analysts pretty positive for the most part, but the Delta variant is really throwing a wrench in so many different things. Are you seeing a change in behavior in either your consumer or your business clients as a result?
Yeah, Courtney, I mean, we had a very strong quarter. I think we updated guidance for Q3. I mean, I think we're feeling very good about the progress in the business. But, you know, the Delta variant is one of those things that, you know, we're keeping an eye on. You know, nothing so far has impacted the business, but certainly we want to be prepared, you know, should it affect, you know, our operations, you know, or our consumers. So we're keeping a close eye on it.
Processing time is the one part of the report this quarter that a lot of analysts are fixated on. In 2020, it was taking 20 weeks to process those bags that get sent in with the clothes that consumers want to resell. You brought it down to 12 weeks, but then that's up from 8 weeks. I mean, what's the long-term plan? It doesn't seem like you're going to hit that 2 to 3 week processing time by the end of the year. Aren't you missing out on some selling opportunities if you can't get the inventory processed and online?
Yeah, I mean, Courtney, look, processing capacity is way up. Processing hours are way up. So we're putting more items online than ever before. But at the same time, we've really struck a nerve with the American consumer. And so we're getting more supply and we're getting more bags than ever. I think, you know, most of the analysts noted this is a high-class problem, right? We have tremendous interest in our cleanout service. And so I think it's incumbent on us to continue to invest in the business to meet that demand. But I think we feel very good about the fact that we have never spent any money acquiring sellers, and we have this tremendous supply opportunity. So on the one hand, you're right, which is, you know, we're leaving some money on the table on the revenue side. You know, on the other hand, I think it gives us a lot of confidence in our future and our ability to deliver on our guidance.
James, it's Kelly here. I've dabbled in these different platforms. I believe yours, maybe Poshmark, The RealReal. And I would say that I really appreciate the convenience. You know, as people look to get rid of things, it's much easier, like you said, throw things in a bag and kind of off they go. But you don't get a lot for it. What would you say to people like me who have dabbled with these platforms and go, you know, I'm not sure if a couple bucks here or there is worth my time, especially if you have to wait a long, long time to kind of get that. Where do you think you're getting to a point where you could give people more for their money in the future? Or is that just the reality of this market, is that, you know, it's kind of like cars. Once you drive it off the lot, you know, you lose 40% of the value or whatever it is?
Yeah, you know, it really does depend on the brand and the category. We sell 35,000 brands across 100 categories. So there are definitely brands, you know, where we pay a lot for, you know, so for luxury brands, we pay as much as 80% of those items. But then for lower price brands, we pay less. And so I really do think it's ultimately about what is the residual value, what is the brand equity that remains. And so what we really try and do is pay people a fair price. But as you mentioned, it's all about the convenience. And I think the reason why we've created this incredible supply advantage is because it is so darn easy. People love it. They keep coming back. And so we want to balance the payouts with the convenience, because we think the American consumer really, really values that convenience opportunity.
James, you recently put out a report commissioned by ThredUp talking about the opportunity of the resale market, basically saying it's growing 11 times faster than regular apparel. It could be worth $77 billion by 2025. And you kind of have three silos going right now. You've got your main business of resale. You just acquired Remix to get you into the European market, but you also offer retail as a service. So what is the biggest growth opportunity? If I want to be an investor in your company, you're only 2 quarters into a public company. What should I be paying attention to for growth?
Yeah, we've been busy. You know, I think the bread and butter today is our core marketplace. You know, we provide great services to our sellers, and we provide this incredible shopping experience for our buyers. And I think what you see with our RaaS business, resale as a service, you know, we added 4 new clients this past quarter: Fabletics, Farfetch, LG, Madewell, that have tremendous upside for us. I think this is going to be an improving, you know, rather a bigger part of what we do in the future, I think, which is exciting. And then certainly Europe is a big market. You know, Global Data estimated that market to be, you know, 20 billion growing to, you know, 40 billion over the next few years. So I think what you'll find, you know, as an investor in our company is there's a great core engine. And then we have these additional vectors for growth that I think will compound the opportunity for ThredUp over time in what we believe will be a very, very big market over the next 5, 7, 10 years.
All right. Well, thank you both, Courtney Reagan, along with ThredUp CEO James Reinhart, for joining us. A little bit more color on the quarter and what lies ahead. We really appreciate it.